interesting times here at number 10 Downing Street. Oh yes, if you're wondering, chums, what is that red telephone box? Well, it's a whole part apparently of an influencers meeting here at 10 Downing Street. You know what I'm talking about, don't you, chums? I know it's all this phraseology, isn't it? Influencers are now marketing or teamwork or advertising, but of course now can't be called that. It has to be something different, doesn't it? It's a little bit like what's going on behind the scenes at 10 Downing Street. That, of course, at this time of year is rather indelicate, shall we say. As ever, let me explain. Morning, good to see you. Thank you so much for taking the time out to join me today. It's a bit odd, isn't it, having that sort of red telephone box squeezed. But as I've told you many times, this is exactly what people recognise in Great Britain. All of those wonderful things, the iconic things. Now, here's a teaser for you. Where are there not red telephone boxes in the United Kingdom? And why is that? Yes. Yeah, you can do some research. Yes, I'm throwing it back to you, you see. You have to work on this show, absolutely. Check out, why do we not have red telephone boxes? And I'll give you a clue. It's in the east of Yorkshire. Yeah, you see? A bit of a thing, absolutely. Now let's get back, of course, to your royal story of the day. This is fascinating, as you can imagine, because it's at this time of year when the royal family start to wind down for their annual holiday up in that glorious place that I call Balmoral. And as I've said many times, if you've never been to Scotland, you are missing a treat. So if you come over to the United Kingdom, do try and squeeze something in, whether it is, of course, Glasgow, Edinburgh, Aberdeen, or all the wonderful Highlands. But Balmoral, if you're a royalist, is a definite treat. Known, of course, as the favourite home of the late Queen Victoria and subsequently Queen Elizabeth II. This is where His Majesty the King goes to recuperate for a little bit alongside at Birkdale Hall, not necessarily in Balmoral. Interesting that, don't you think? What's interesting also is this. It's at this time of year where they start to look at what they've got so far to put together for the Christmas speech, and more importantly, the Christmas sort of reel, you know, everything that the King and Queen and senior members of the British monarchy, like the Prince and Princess of Wales, have done so far, whether that be charitable events and, you know, the sort of thing I'm talking about. They look at everything in that aspect, right? However, there is one thing that apparently, well, they're not too keen on including, and this really is going to be a political hot potato. You see, as you can imagine, even now, just before the arrival of the second official state visit of Donald J. Trump, that will have to be included. However, there are certain things that I've been told won't be, including the contentious knighting of the Mayor of London. Yes, that apparently has been advised not to be included in the reel. Likewise, not so much even the current British Prime Minister, who may or may not still be in power come the festive period. It's truly that bad when you think about it. But you can understand the reasons why, because not only are there political sort of time bombs and things like that, well, given the fact that, as we've seen the explosion from the previous visit of the President of the United States, not just only, you know, dissing, shall we say, the Mayor of London, but also Sir Keir Starmer himself. Now, naturally, you cannot not include the official state visit alongside the President and his wife, the First Lady, Melania Trump. But I'm telling you here and now, when it comes to the Christmas reel from the royal family, you won't be seeing exactly whatever you may have thought, even though Sir Keir and the King have had quite a few engagements together already this year. You see, you always get it first here on this channel. As ever, I'm going to have a better look at that very weird looking red telephone box. And back to you, don't forget, check out exactly where are the white telephone boxes in the United Kingdom. Neil Shaw, 10 Downing Street, London.